Welcome to the Michigan State University Horse Teaching and Research Center. Today we're going to give you a guided tour, virtually of course, of our Arabian breeding farm. And right now you are entering our facility through the only entrance and exit area that we have. And one thing, as we're talking today, we're going to be talking about some safety features. And the host of your video, I'll be doing quite a few segments, but we'll also have faculty from our Department of Animal Science that are involved in our horse programming, sharing some of their expertise with you as well as we walk around the facility. First and foremost, as we enter our facility, we have gates and a perimeter fence line that goes all around our horse facility. So virtually miles of fencing to ensure that our horses can't reach the road. This is the only entrance and exit that people have to come on and off of the farm. It's important if you're using this as your entrance and exit that you ideally keep the gates closed. And that way, if you have a horse that gets out of their stall, gets out of their pasture, they can't get on their road. You can see this road can actually get quite busy. And so it's important that we don't have horses that actually leave the premises on their own because not only will they get injured, but they can certainly injure somebody in a vehicle. Unfortunately, though, with this being a public facility, this gate entrance stays open the majority of time between 8 and 5. After that, then, when it's time to close down the farm after the last feeding, the gates then are shut. And with some farms, you'll see as gates are shut, you'll also see a lock on the gates. And this is really something you need to think through. If you have an on-farm emergency and you're not there to open up the gates for somebody, that's just extra time that an emergency vehicle has to take to get into your location with a pair of bolt cutters. So be sure that you think through how are emergency vehicles going to get on the farm if they need to put out a fire or help somebody out if somebody's injured. If you look along the lines, then we have our perimeter fencing. Your perimeter fencing should be the strongest fencing on the farm. It needs to keep horses inside your farm area. You may have some temporary fencing that separates some of your pasture areas. And by temporary, I mean fencing that's easily put into the ground and then taken back out. That should never be sufficient for your perimeter fence. Your perimeter fence always needs to provide both a physical barrier as well as a psychological barrier. So it easily needs to be seen. The horse needs to understand that it can't go over it or under it, and it has to think that it doesn't want to try to challenge the fence and go through it.